I am Sharidi Castro, founder and principal of Imagination Academy VI. I also serve as the upper elementary teacher. Early childhood development is very important. I often think about it as planting the seeds, and when we water those seeds, that is when we see meaningful growth and we're able to reap a harvest later on in life. I think sometimes when we talk about education, we focus on elementary school and high school, but if we can focus on early childhood and really plant the seeds, here at Imagination Academy, we're planting so many seeds, and we don't necessarily know which ones will blossom, but we believe that with intentional effort watering those seeds, that over time we'll be able to see the progress, and some of the things that we see happening in elementary and high school, those things won't happen anymore because the intentional effort was put in early on. So as you can see, when you are walking around, the children are always meaningfully engaged with their hands. We believe that what the hands do, the mind remembers. And so even though they're working on Montessori materials that is work, they're really engaging in play. Maria Montessori said play is the work of the child. And so what we have them doing is playing, but they're enjoying it and they're learning several skills all at the same time. You see the sensorial area, language, math, what we call cosmic, that's history, science, and geography. And then in addition to that, built into their day, they play a lot of games, they sing a lot of songs. Every week we do music and gardening, and those two things incorporate so much movement. The children need to move. You might see them walking along the line, and that's just them knowing, my body needs to get rid of some energy. Let me get up and move. But so much of that is intrinsically motivated and inspired by the child because we want them to enjoy learning, but we want them to figure out what that looks like for them. They're baking each week. They enjoy baking. You'll see them playing, building with blocks and all of that. And that's engaging them with play, but meaningfully. So pretty much what I said earlier, if we were to focus in on early childhood, and really that's why I opened Imagination Academy. I wanted to make sure that there was a space where children could come in from very, very young and be able to interact with learning in a way that serves them. I always say we need to teach children the way that they actually learn. And for us, this is what this looks like. So if we intervene now, the biggest part of my work is education. I'm always trying to explain to parents, to the community, to educators, how important it is to meaningfully engage the child with their hands, with their feet, with their entire body. Because what we do with our body, that's what our mind remembers. So my communication to everyone would be to be intentional with children when they're 1, when they're 2, when they're 3. We have sensitive periods. We call them sensitive periods in Montessori. So there is a time when a child should be using their hands. It's not time for them to use a pencil just yet. But if they're using the knob cylinders or building with blocks or using a tongue and a tweezer, they're building their pincher grip for holding a pencil later on in life. So don't force the pencil into their hand, but give them meaningful activities that help to build those skills, motor skills that they'll need later on in life.